Alright guys, so I hope you're doing fine as always. I just wanted to make a very quick video regarding this huge drop that we had in the crypto market yesterday. As you can see here, in the past 24 hours, there has been a total of $19.34 billion wiped out from the market. With the largest single liquidation order was on Hyperliquid on Ethereum, and which was $203 million just got liquidated. This all happened in a matter of minutes, hours, so it was crazy. A lot of people have been saying this is because Trump announced the tariffs on China, but in all honesty, this was only the small push of fear that the market makers and exchanges needed to reset the whole crypto market. We saw there were a lot of issues on exchanges, on centralized exchanges like Binance, Bybit, Coinbase, MEXC, Robinhood shut down. So all these exchanges had a lot of troubles, and prices dipped so quickly and bounced so quickly that it's not retail who were the ones being able to buy the bottom. These were the big institutions or exchanges themselves, all by liquidating retail traders. So this should be a wake-up call to move your crypto assets to cold wallets as well. But anyway, let's have a deeper look. So if we look at the total liquidation charts, the candle we had yesterday was just nuts. It's jumping out like there is no tomorrow. We will look at the screenshot in a little bit on the comparison of yesterday's liquidation event compared to COVID, etc. But feel free to scroll through CoinGlass yourself to check the liquidations. So what we see here during the COVID crash, we liquidated $1.2 billion. During the FTX crash, we liquidated $1.6 billion. And yesterday was $20 billion plus dollars in liquidations. So this is almost 10 times as big as the COVID crash or the FTX crash. This is the biggest liquidation event in crypto history that we have ever seen. It was absolutely crazy. So if we then look at Bitcoin itself, we could see the drop is absolutely crazy. If you see people saying on Twitter or social media, I told you so, that's just, in all fairness, bullshit. You can't predict a drop like this. If we turn on our vector candles, what do we see? We pretty much perfectly recovered this vector candle right here. So this shows us that this was pure market makers and exchange manipulation and wasn't just because of Trump announcing the tariffs on China. Now, why I wanted to record this video real quick is because I want to be fully transparent regarding my swing trades. Let's remove these zones for a little bit and open my swing trade. So I think most of you are familiar with the swing trade that I took on Bitcoin, which I opened here on 55k. I did have my first TP at 120, 125 and was looking for the 130 to 140 zone to get fully out. Now in yesterday's crash, I got stopped out on this trade. So I did have safety stop losses on my big swing trades. It's the same for Ethereum, XRP, etc. We will have a look at in a second. So I did have some safety stop losses in place just for scenarios like this where the market would crash extremely when I was sleeping or we were going into the bear market without tapping these zones. My actual stop loss was a bit lower than this 105,990, but exchanges were so buggy that the filled prices were higher than the stop loss prices, so I'm not complaining, of course. But with this, I can now transparently say my swing trades are all done with. So this trade I have been holding for over a year. We took really good profits and now we are fully out. Now, does this mean I think it's over for Bitcoin? No, definitely not. I do still think we can reach this 130k zone to 140k zone. This was just a massive reset of the markets. We might even see a very aggressive bounce back up. This gives, of course, more opportunities to start trading Bitcoin again. Do I think it's a good idea to start trading in the weekend? Definitely not. Definitely not with leverage. It's a good idea to pick up some coins on spots because everything just crashed like crazy. But leverage, I don't think it's a good idea for this weekend. So that's what I quickly wanted to say in this video. My swing positions got stopped out. We can have a look at Ethereum, for example, got stopped out as well. But here, sold on 4.1, 4.8, now got stopped at this 3.6 level. My stop was a bit lower, but again, exchanges were so buggy that the slippage went higher. Price dropped so fast that there was not enough volume to fill all these orders. Same for Solana. I had my stop right above this entry zone here. Nevertheless, I might look for a re-entry for Solana. I think we will still be seeing this 273 level. XRP, which I bought at 0.5, took TPs at 3, 3.5. Sadly, also got stopped out. This one is the one that I'm sad about the most. But that's trading. You can see XRP went all the way to 116, which is absolutely crazy. Which is a 62% drop on XRP, which is, yeah, unheard of. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Same for AVAX, got stopped out. Sui got stopped out. Sai stopped out. Arbitrum, I didn't have a position anymore. HBAR neither. Litecoin, I got very, very lucky on Litecoin. I had my TP here at 134.25, which we tapped into before we dumped all the way down to 48, which is also absolutely insane. Maybe one thing I want to show is Atom on Binance Spot. So Binance, one of the most liquid exchanges, Atom went to 0.001. Pretty much 100% drop to zero. For such a strong project, it's unseen, absolutely crazy. I hope this is a bug on the Bybit chart, or on the Binance chart, sorry, that we not actually hit this low, but yeah. Just summarizes the whole drop. This was absolutely nuts. This was a full reset of the market, so no one could have predicted this, so don't get fooled by people who say I called the move down or the drop down. Yes, the order book was bearish. We looked at it the day itself, that the order book was very bearish, but no one could have predicted a move like this, so don't get fooled by social media gurus. Maybe one last thing we could quickly see is that the open interest fully got reset, so this once again shows us that this flush down was just the exchanges and the market makers taking advantage of the fear of tariffs to fully wipe out all the leveraged positions pretty much. Low leverage positions got swept, high leverage positions got swept, etc. Why do they do this? This is once again shows us that the crypto market is a lot or highly perpetual or futures driven, that most retail traders are still using leverage instead of spot positions. So the institutions and the market makers gladly take advantage from it to wipe retail out, to take all their money, and to move on from there. So Also a wake-up call. Please look into spot investing as well and not just perpetuals and futures. So that was everything I wanted to discuss in this video. It's not a great day for crypto. If you feel bad about it, it's totally fine. If you lost a lot of money, it's okay. Everyone is in the same boat right now. So many people got liquidated. You're not alone. Part of the learning curve. If you think this is the end of your crypto journey, please just talk with someone because this is only a step we have to go through. It's not a fun phase, but nothing we can face about this. We learn from it and we move on. So as always, if there are any more questions, guys, please feel free to leave it in the comment section or on the Discord server. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care. See ya. Bye bye.